This is Christina from the Bedford Public Library, and today we're going to start a 4-part series on journaling and goal making. Today we are going to talk about journaling. We're going to be using a bullet journal system. Bullet journal is something that you can use on any notebook. It has a lot of open-ended parts of it. You do need to start with a couple pages for your index. This will help you to find your notes later on when you might need them. The bullet journal key will help you keep track of what the different tasks mean without having to write too many notes. This may include having a basic task mark, a task complete, a task moved, perhaps a task canceled. You might also have an event mark and a note mark. And then you might also mark them as priority or something inspirational for you. After the index, the first thing that I use is the future log. This allows for a longer viewpoint, so not just something that happens next week or this month, but this is where you can put in appointments or special days or holidays. And you can do it for as long as makes sense for your life. 6 months is a pretty good system for me. Next, I have a monthly log, and this again allows me to put in important events and appointments. It allows me to also make some notes that I might need for the entire month. If I have some bigger goals that maybe I don't have on a specific day, but do need to get done, say that month, or if there's a week-long event or something in that realm. It's a good place to do it. And then I also here am setting up my monthly log for February. So I'm writing down the date and the day of the week that it is, and also putting in a couple of the special days that are coming up. And as more days come in, this might fill in more. The strong point for the bullet journal is what is called the daily log. And this is where you can put everything. Anything that's an event, an appointment, something that comes to you, a to-do list, groceries that you need. You can put whatever you need in here. And that's kind of the big selling point for the bullet journal, is that it can hold your entire life because you're making it to fit your life. So on mine, I have some tasks that I have completed, some tasks that I delayed. I have some notes and I have some events. And I've marked all of those, appropriately. Say for January 23rd, I needed to get gas, I needed to drop off the mail, I was gonna have a video call with my parents. As I was dropping off mail, I saw a friend at the post office, so I wrote that in because I wanted to remember that. And that also gave me a task because I couldn't catch up with him too much there, so I did put that as a task to catch up with him. When I went through it, there were a couple things that I hadn't managed to get done. I hadn't gotten gas, and I hadn't ended up texting my friend. So I moved those tasks over to the next day on January 24th. As we go through this series, there will be a few more things that we'll be doing. Next week, we will be talking about goals. And then the week after, we'll be doing some tracking. So some goal tracking, which is a really interesting way to use a journal to kind of keep yourself motivated and inspired to keep going. And then finally, if you got your kit from the Bedford Public Library, you have 3 different journals. There is a lined notebook, a grid notebook, and a dot notebook. So the last week is actually where you can make a holder for your 3 journals so that you can keep them all with you and not have them misplaced. Pick up a journaling kit at the Bedford Public Library. We hope you enjoy the series and follow along with us. Thank you. Goodbye.